Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. We are deep enough into March of the Machine season that I am willing to get right into our draft here today. No time to waste. With an interesting but not outstanding pack one pick one. Urabrask is a decent Praetor, but not a super great one. There are commons and uncommons I would take over this. I think I would take Preening Champion over this. I'd probably take Afara's Dispersal over this. But I'm not sure I would take anything in this pack over it. Seal from Existence, maybe. If I'm taking Urabrask pack one, pick one, I'm probably hoping to get into blue-red. The thing is, I really don't think you're going to be flipping this card, like, ever. Unless you have, like, Eyes of Gitaxias and, like, cantrip spells. And even then, it's going to be tough. I think it's the best card in this pack is a 4-mana 4/4 First Strike. But that's not saying much. And you know what? We followed up with not a great pack here either. The only blue card in the entire pack is Cyber Cryptomancer, which is a good card, but not sure about Urabrask. What about Invasion of Tolvada here? This is a really, really good one. So 5 mana, 5 defense battle. ETBs return target non-battle permanent card from the graveyard to the battlefield, and then it flips into an insanely good backside. I'm probably going to take that here and not put much weight into Urabrask necessarily. I think that black-white's going to be better than any red combination we have, unless we see some dispersals and some preening champions here in pick 3 and 4. So we'll go ahead and take the invasion here and see where to go from there. All right, again, nothing to follow up the Urabrask. Don't care about these red cards here. Xeric Strobe Knight is good, but that's a 4th color in 3 cards. I think I'm going to take the Final Flourish to go with the Invasion here. It's a great removal spell. It's better than Invasion of Elanon and Quende and Xeric Strobe Knight. So I think this is a pretty clear Final Flourish here. So we'll go ahead and take that. Harried Artisan to go with Urabrask, or a potential Invasion of Dominaria for a little bit more of a controlling black-white build. There's an Ichor Drinker as well, and a Taigam Ojutai Master. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery from your hand, if this creature has attacked, that gains Rebound. That's a weird card to be in this set. I think Ichor Drinker is pretty good here. We have outs to be black-red splashing the invasion as well. And Ichor Drinker goes well in black-white, and black-red. So I think this is a good hedge pick here for us. Interesting. Okay, well, speaking of black-red splash white, there's no black in this pack, which is not good, but there is a Beamtown Beat Stick. Now, this card's been getting a lot of buzz lately. And I have not put it in a deck yet, but I think I want to try it out here. This is one of the cards that makes black-red very good. There's also a Gremlin and a Phoenix. You know, I just don't think this is the set for Phoenix. It really never comes back from the battlefield, so it's a 2-mana 2/2 flyer that can't block. And that's about it, which is fine. I mean, I would play it in basically every red deck, but I'm going to take the Beat Stick here and see if we can't get into some sort of black-red life. Okay, now we have to think back towards black-white with Invasion of New Capenna and Furia. There's a close one here. Our black-white build is not looking to be super aggressive right now, and the Tolvada invasion is probably... well, it is definitely the best invasion we have so far, so I'm wondering if Furia is just the pick. Also potentially splashable in black-red, if we felt we wanted to. Yeah, I'll take the Furia. It's been a strange first pack, and a very underpowered first pack for March of the Machine, I will say. So... it's a Hanger Scrounger. There's an Unseal, which could be good with Urabrask. Haven't been a fan of Scrappy Bruiser. Don't care about Mirrodin Avenged. Unseal and Hanger Scrounger. Both of these cards I mean, I guess there's a better chance we want Unseal than a random Hanger Scrounger here. So let's see if we get on pick 8. Anything interesting? There's a couple things here. Invasion of Kylum tells me that red-white aggro could be open, in which case the Beatstick and the Urabrask are both good. There's a Revelation of Hanger Scroungers, a Bloodfell Caves, and a random Doombringer. I might just take the Caves here. This has been a very strange first pack that I just can't really parse through right now. I'll take the Caves, but I'm not thrilled with it. Okay, Invasion of Regatha is good with the Invasion of Tolvada here. It's a good wheel. So I'll go ahead and take that. Render Inert, Ren's Resolve, Karsus Depth Guard. Yeah, there's a white aggro deck that's coming around as well. Potentially red-white aggro, in which case Invasion of Regatha is also still pretty good. I guess I'll take Render Inert here, but I'm not thrilled with any of these directions right now. Heel Slasher over like a random Quende. Yeah, Bola Slinger. Okay, so there's been a white aggressive deck that's been open for sure. And I don't care about a Slasher, so I'm going to take the Bola Slinger. And you know, if we open something like Boonbringer Valkyrie, maybe we can look back towards a white deck. Yeah, Sanctifier, Dune Shaper, I mean, definitely an aggressive white deck here. So let's see. Trailblazing Historian. Okay, so we're some sort of Mardu. Let's see what we open in pack 2 here. Alright, so we open Pelucranos, which is just not for us. There is a Stormclaw Rager, though. And I think that's going to have to be the pick. Over Sigiled Sentinel in like a white deck. Cavalier. Yeah, I think it's just a pretty clear Rager for us. So we're just going to go ahead and take that here. Oh, hello, Karuga. You are the two colors that we are not, unfortunately. Furnace Host Charger, Invasion of Olgrotha, Nezumi Freewheeler. I don't particularly like a lot of these. I really haven't liked Furnace Host Charger, if we're being honest. It hasn't really been that good, in my opinion. So I can take the Nezumi Freewheeler. This card's been okay. It's been a problem if you flip it, I will tell you that. So I'll take the Freewheeler here. Here's a Backwater, but that's not the land we're really looking for. Battle Fan as a combat trick. Merciless Repurposing if we're thinking we're going to be much more controlling. Surge or Seraph if we think we still have a shot at being white. So the Battle Fan is pretty good with the Rager because you can use this to protect something and then eventually just sacrifice it. Cash it in for another card. There's a Repurposing, but gosh, that's just so expensive. Looking for some 1 and 2 drops here in red-black as well. I'll take the Battle Fan. It's kind of an underwhelming pick 3. I think I'm basically saying I'm pretty much just going to be red-black here. But I need to find some of the key cards for red-black. One of them is the Beatstick, so we'll do that. We'll see if we find a Furnace Reigns or some Sack Outlets or anything like that. Oh god, you're going to tempt me with Omnath now, aren't you? I had so much fun with this last time. I don't think today is an Omnath kind of day. Yeah, but the thing is, all these other cards just kind of suck. Okay. I don't really care about any of these cards in this deck. So I'll take the Omnath, but I just don't know if I'm actually going to play it or not. As of right now, I'm thinking of myself as red-black splashing Invasion of Tolvada. And maybe Furia if we can get a couple of Windscarred Crags or something like that. Probably not playing these two white cards here. Let's see what else we can find. Alright, it's an Invasion of Zendikar, which is good. Another Battle Fan, not the right land for us. Furnace Gremlin seems fine, though. That's a good 2-drop that we could play. So, we'll go ahead and take that. Looking for more Ichor Drinkers, looking for more Ragers, looking for maybe an Invasion of Arcadia, maybe an Invasion of Fiora. I was also thinking today, shockingly, we are over halfway done with March of the Machine. For those of you that don't know, the Lord of the Rings set, which is the next set that's going to be here draftable in Arena, is fully previewed on Friday, June 9th, which is like 3.5 weeks away. So we are close to getting towards that that next set here. But again, we're still enjoying March of the Machine while we can. Gift of Completion, Shatter the Source, Hanger Scrounger. I think we'll take the gift here. It's kind of like a 2-drop, but not exactly. But it fits in our 2-drop slot. I would probably play a Shatter and probably play a Hanger Scrounger and probably play an Ichor Shade. But I'll take the Gift of Completion here. Etched Familiar, Gloomfang Mauler. I'll take the Familiar. Again, these planes or these cyclers they've gone down for me in the last couple of weeks here. I guess another Historian, lots of blue. Omen Hawker. So, what's the correct deck for our seat? I don't think it's black-red, but what is it? Like, I don't think it's blue-white. We've seen some late blue. All right, Marauding Dreadship is good for us. We can go ahead and take that here. Yeah, I don't think black-red is the best deck that we could be in right now. But I'm also struggling to find what that deck is. Blue-green, maybe? These are some good green cards that are late. Potentially blue-green, but that ship has sailed. So... yeah, Omnath, we had our fun with you last week. I don't think today's the day. Searing Barb. Surge, that's a pretty late Surge. So I think white has also been open. Maybe white-green could be a deck that we could have gotten into. We just saw some pretty underpowered packs pretty early on. I already have 2 Historians. All 3 of the other cards came back, by the way, when I took the Omnath. We do have like 2 or 3 battles. Maybe this is good. I don't know. Another Battle Fan, potentially. Don't care about this. Last pick, Agar. Okay. Alright, this is where all of the good cards that we want are. Kenra Spellspear is insane, and I'm probably taking it. Collective Nightmare is also insane. I would love to have this. Final Flourish, also very good. And we're probably wheeling a Ren's Resolve and a Battle Fan, maybe. And I don't know if I'll play either of those, considering what I have, but Spellspear is exactly what we want in our 2-drop slot. So I gotta take that here, even over the removal, I think. Okay. Ancient Imperious. Oh, God, there's an Invasion of Amonkhet, too? Fearless Scald, Ichor Shade. You know, I think it's got to be Scoured Barons. As bad as that feels, we've got Ancient Imperiosaur, which is outstanding, and also Invasion of Amonkhet, which are outstanding, but... so is Invasion of Tolvada, and I want to be able to cast that, so... just going to take the sad Scoured Barons for now. Man, talk about sad packs. There's another there's a Prankster, a Shade. I guess we're taking a 2-drop here. We're going to be relatively aggressive with this deck. We have Invasion of Regatha and Invasion of Tolvada here. Maybe we get lucky with one more battle. But I'm going to take the 2-drop. Okay, we did get the other battle. Oh god, Contorious too, though. Non-creature, non-land. It's gotta be Quintorius, doesn't it? We're already splashing white. This card is so good. 5 mana 3/5 Vigilance. Beginning of your end step, you exile non-creature, non-land, make a 3/2 for free. And then you can start casting those. Yeah, that card's so good. Traumatic Revelation, another Furnace Gremlin into the fire. Is this an Into the Fire deck? It could be. There's Furnace. I think Furnace Gremlin's probably just better, though. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 2-drop here. Ichor Drinker. Man, pick 6 and going to be a pick 7 preening champion. You're welcome. But Ichor Drinker is exactly what we want, I think, over Scrounger and Gorilla. So we'll go ahead and take Ichor Drinker here. Whoa. That's a pack. Pick 7 Deadly Derision, a Windscarred Crag that I really do want, but we're lacking interaction, and I have to take the removal spell as much as I wanted that Windscarred Crag. And a pick 8 Kenra Spellspear. Man, drafts of March of the Machine are absolutely wild, guys. I don't know what to think about some of these things here. Like, Deadly Derision, Kenra Spellspear, pick 7 and 8. Like, what's going on there? Is no one in red and no one in black? No one's in red-white because we got this pick like 6. So we did get the Battle Fan, we did get the Ren's Resolve. No one's in blue-white with Wrath and Invasion of Xerax wheeling. So what are people in here? Guess I'll take the Charger. Bruiser, Sun's Fury. So someone took Amonkhet and someone took the other green card here. I don't think I'm playing either of these cards though. Same here. Coming in hot. Maybe we find room for that. Okay, that was an interesting draft, and I really don't think we got there on our current deck, but you know, when you draft as much as we do here on the channel, it's going to be difficult to have some drafts that don't go like this. So what do we got? So are we more aggressive with this or more controlling with this? Let's see. So Render Inert, no. I don't need 2 Battle Fans. I like Traumatic Revelation, but I think we just need to kind of play to the board more. So let's look at the creatures that I'm probably willing to cut. So currently at 14 creatures. Currently have 2 battles with Tolvada and Regatha here. Derision, Unseal is good with Quintorius and Urabrask and Spell Spears. So, yeah, I think we have to play the Unseal. The Dreadship, I think, seems okay. Gift of Completion, we have 7 Phyrexians. Okay, that's not bad. I want to try the Beatstick out. Battle Fan is good with Rager, and that's about it. I think Battle Fan's better than Coming in Hot. I keep coming back to Revelation. I'm not sure this is a Revelation deck. Non-creature, non-land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's something. Why do they do this? So this one is categorized as non-creature, but this one's categorized as creature? Oh well. Yeah, I'll cut the Revelation, I think. Now we've got 3 white sources and a beat stick for Quintorius and Telvada. 8 black and 8 red. Yeah, I think that seems okay. We can give that one a shot. Not super great, but it is what it is, and we'll see if we can get some wins with it. But before we get into game number 1, if you're still here and not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and drop a subscription. That means you've clearly enjoyed something so far and you're looking forward to the games. The subscription's absolutely free, and if you're looking to support the channel monetarily, we do have a Patreon page with a link in the description. For as little as $1 a month, you can get access to the Daily Draft Discord, as well as early access to content for just a bit more, with more reward tiers coming soon. So thanks so much for your consideration, and I will see you in game 1. Alright, opponent goes first. We have double Ichor Drinkers, so we can keep here. They have Captive Weird, so that's annoying. We've got the Spell Spear. So cast on 2, transform on 3, more than likely is going to be the curve here, unless they leave up removal or kill it, obviously. These are good cards. Not going to attack because I can hold up Deadly Derision next turn and still pump it with Prowess. Invasion of Agrathah is not a bad draw because we can pick off their 1/1, get double Prowess, and be able to have a good attack on it. No plays. I can play Ichor Drinker, hold up Unseal in the event that they kill this. Or I can just hold up Deadly Derision. So if I play this and I don't need to use this, next turn I can cast one of these. If I hold up this, next turn I can play this and still hold up that if I don't need to use it. We're not in a rush to play Ichor Drinker here. I'm just going to leave up Deadly Derision in the event that they land some huge creature here. Oh wow, okay, sure. And if they go to transform that, I probably will just kill it. That's tough, though, because we don't have a lot of removal in this deck. We don't have any volcanic spites, or anything like that. They're getting card advantage out the wazoo right now. Oracle of Tragedy, yep. We are finding our lands. This is a 16 land deck in my opinion, but because we're splashing 2 very, very powerful cards, I don't think we can run 16, because we need all the sources we can get of our 2 colors, but that's where things like this come in. We've got 2 Ichor Drinkers and a 3/3. and a removal spell, but like, what is that doing for us at the moment? Not a whole lot. Question is it worth killing that in response? I probably need to save my removal, but like... I don't know. Probably going to regret that later. We have a lot of really good draws in this deck. I mean, Quintorius is going to be able to exile the Deadly Derision here at some point if we find Quintorius. We've got the treasure to cast it too. So, assuming they don't counter this? Assimilate Essence can only counter creatures or battles. So, they've got Artistic Refusal here. That's what they're doing. So they will counter the Deadly Derision with the Artistic Refusal, which sucks. But okay. Looks like they will trade it off. I think I'll just do this and leave up our 2/2 here. Again, we are not drawing the power in our deck. Not that we have a ton of it, but I mean, we still aren't quite drawing it. Granted, neither are they. They're just playing a bunch of 2/2s and 1/2s and 1/3s and stuff, so... Stormclaw Rager would be a really good draw right now. But instead, we'll probably find another land. Dreg Recycler. Furnace Gremlin. I can pump this up to be a 4/2. It will die into a 4/4 potentially. Now we do have to do something before this preening champion just kills us. That will also kill us very soon here. Sounds about right. So this can go up to be a 5-powered creature. Doesn't do it. Alright, so probably lost this one. I mean, we drew 1/1s and 2/2s. I mean, so did they, but like, they have a flyer, and that's kind of all it takes sometimes. They countered our only removal spell. But yeah, the Tidal Tear, I mean, they can have us on a 2-turn clock and kill us next turn with the Tidal Tear if they be attacking, but I guess they won't. They've got plenty of gas in hand to close it out too, so. Creature or battle? Okay, you gotta look at what I got then. Yeah, they just have way too much value for us here. Oh, Fairy Mastermind. I mean, we're not really doing much here. Can't really afford to pay the life because we're on a clock. How do we win? Like, how does this deck win at all? So they have lethal right now. They just sacrifice with Drag Recycler, they attack with the Terror and the 2 flyers, and we lose? Let's see if they see it. Well, they've missed lethal, so... at least there's that. Not that it's really gonna matter. I mean, we're dead on board, so I have to do something. We get literally nothing back. Well, again, we're dead on board. Even if they don't see it, we're dead, so... Alright, well, let's hope that this deck can actually do a little bit better than that. That was a poor showing in game 1. Alright, so we love going on the draw here. We have a... not a great hand. The good news is this does cycle for us, though, so we can... yeah, I mean, it's a keep. It's a slow keep, because it takes some time to get going here. But that's okay. So... blue-green. I think I'm going to cycle the Charger here. God, how do we sequence this correctly? So if I play Barons next turn, so if I cycle the Charger next turn, I'm playing Barons and casting a Battle Fan or holding up a Battle Fan. Then the next turn I play Urabrask, and the next turn I play Tolvada. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do here in order to get all this to happen on the right part of the curve. So I'm just cycling Charger here. This deck can't do much about flyers, so we'll get hit by 2, or hit for 2 here. Alright, so now we scoured Barons. Next turn we Urabrask, following turn we Invasion, and then maybe... we can also get back the Furnace Toast Charger. Oof. And it has haste? Oh man, that's a great guy. I just didn't even realize any of this. These are all great things. Cycling Zhalfirin Shapecraft. Fine by me. Maybe they're worried about missing a land drop there. Okay. Really hope they don't mess with this curve. It's a very good one. Alright, so now next turn we get to Invasion, get back a haste creature that can threaten to flip the invasion immediately. Emoti. Alright, what you gonna find? Order of the Mirror. That's okay. See if we can effectively... Alright, so they're going to trade. Goes to 1. We have removal and protection if we can make it there. They might have tandem takedown, wary thespian, let's see. Would love to hold up bladed battle fan for Urabrask here. Please let me get there. Don't tandem take down the Ozolith. Put a 1/1 counter on something. Which means 2 1/1 counters on it. Make it a 4/3 flyer. Okay. Alright, so they're gonna chump more than likely here. So I can guarantee flipping this right now if I Deadly Derision and then attack, but that seems bad. I can attack with both. Battle Fan this to get rid of that. They will double chump. More than likely. I have Deadly Derision to kill this thing, so I'm not super worried about that. Well, in that case, I think I might just let the Ichor Drinker die. I don't care. I'd rather protect the Urabrask here. So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, add a red. I'm just going to let that happen then. So this will give me a treasure and a red, so I'll have 4 mana left over. So I can do this, this, and this. Actually, I do want to keep up the Battle Fan here to protect Urabrask. So I'm just gonna keep making my 2/1 lifelinking flyers here now, and if they can't deal with an enchantment, hopefully no like main deck Atraxis Fall or something. Make that a 5/3. Sure. We have lifelink. Oh god. Why did I use Deadly Derision? It also has reach. Well, we're gonna lose to Vorinclex here. And Trample. So if I transform this, it's a 3/3. If I cast this, it trades, but they take 8 mana, 7, 8, so they're just going to transform this next turn. Oh man, that's frustrating. Maybe they block this? I mean, I can't imagine they block this, do they? Yeah. And we just lose to Vorinclex. I mean, this is why Urbrask isn't near as good as the other Praetors in this set. You gonna let us trade? You didn't get priority. I didn't see them get priority, so... Do they not have removal here? Maybe I missed that? This is a sorcery and this is a sorcery, so... Cross your fingers, I guess? I mean, we have to take some risks to win this game. Oh, they're getting priority now. Do they have a counter spell? They have artistic refusal. Oh, that is so bad. Change the equation. Change the equation and no... They were about to trade Vorinclex for us. And we used a combat trick and they cast Change the Equation to counter it. That's just... I'm rage quitting. That was such a bad attack by them, and we got punished because they had main deck change the equation. Okay, can we salvage a single win with this mediocre deck here? The answer is probably no, but you never know. One of those days. It resolves. Well, this is horrible on this board, so as long as I have a stupid 1/1, the dread ship is just so bad. Preening Champion, and that probably spells Doom. Can't cast that. Yeah. Can't even cast this right now, but like, I'm not nowhere close to casting this, and this is horrible on the board, so oh well. Sure. So they're flipping this thing no matter what, so... We'll get in there. I mean, it's not awful, I guess. It's not great, but it gives us things to do here, so... So they flip this. We take 2 damage every upkeep. They still have 5 mana. They have a 4/4 that blanks my board. They mill our card. We take damage and draw a Furnace Gremlin. Yeah, this deck really isn't doing much here. So, again, what I do here is I post every draft video, win or lose, and this is going to be an 0-3, and what can we actually, like, learn from this? First of all, removal's important. We have no Spites, we have no Collective Nightmares, we do have a Deadly Derision and a Final Flourish in the deck. Doesn't seem that that's enough. The deck is not quite aggressive as it needs to be, and it's not quite controlling. It's just somewhere in the middle. It's like that spells Recipe for Disaster in March of the Machine. So it was also just one of those drafts. I mean, you're gonna have a couple of these drafts. If you draft 25 times a format like I do, you're gonna have some drafts where the spot for your seed is just not clear and not powerful. And I think that was the case today. I think our seat was just not very powerful at all. We could have gone a couple directions, but like it was never clear which direction we needed to go or should go. So I mean, we're just taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by our next turn, so we're dead in 2 turns here. I just have to try to race, because I know I'm dead in 2 turns if I don't do anything. Sure. That won't do it. So we have to top deck a swamp, which still doesn't do it, I don't think. That goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's exactly it. If they have nothing else in hand, a swamp kills them. But they do have an instant, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we kill that, we're not dead. We are also still not dead. So now we're dead, right? Yeah, they have an instance. They have like another dispersal or something. We attack everything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is lethal. They have to block. They'll probably bounce something with the dispersal. We're at 5. We're effectively at 3 because of our next turn. So, yeah. Quick little 0-3 today. I think this is our first 0-3 of the format. It never feels good when you go 0-3, I'll tell you that. You know, but we all experience it. I'm not perfect. There were 30 or 40 or 50 people at the Pro Tour who just went 0-3. This last weekend or 2 weekends ago, so it happens. It's not fun, but it is what it is, and I'm still going to post it so we can learn what we can from a draft like this. Quick one today, so it is what it is, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.